Hello everyone and welcome to another YachtWay Spotlight. Today I am going to take you on a full thorough walkthrough of this 61 meters of opulence and grandiosity by one and only Lürssen. Come with us and let's take you on a walkthrough of this Marguerite. We're starting our walkthrough of the Marguerite all the way from the main deck, main salon inside now. And obviously you have large windows on both sides, electric doors, so you push a button, it opens up, and the furniture is nicely laid out. So whenever you want to come out, hang out with your friends and family, you most certainly can do that. And I love the fact that you have this homage to the Art Deco style. The owner actually did a full refit of the boat. And you can see how they have brought into this the modern design, a modern touch to the boat, even though it is from 2004. Talking about 2004, if you like to play any classical music from way back, you have a Steinway baby grand piano here, nicely breaking apart the seating area. And of course, right in front of that is the place where your family and friends can have the ultimate dinner experience while someone is playing the Steinway. So from the main deck dining area now, we're heading to the galley, to a proper chef's kitchen. But before we do, I do want to point out that behind this paneling here is where all the glassware is stored at. And all the glassware that is stored behind these panels is, once again, Baccarat glassware, which you also will see in the bar upstairs. Between the dining area and the galley is where you have this electric door that slides in and out, and it's actually sensor based. So when the crew comes and they come with the tray and the food that they're ready to serve you, there's a sensor right at the bottom. So as they come, they just kick it or just walk close to it and the door will automatically open. Once we get to this area, first thing to the right is where the elevator access is. And no, this boat does not have two elevators, but the elevator has a separate access side panel just for the crew. And this elevator goes actually all the way from the first level of engine room. That's right, there's multiple levels to the engine room. So it goes all the way to the first level of engine room, all the way top to the Sundeck. So from the elevator area, we walk into the galley now. This is kind of a prep area. So first off, you have an ice maker here, you have a dishwasher, you have a fridge, dual sinks. Again, like I mentioned, prep area for the food perhaps, or get the trays ready to be served at the dining area in the back. And of course, your coffee machines. And this is now a grand entrance to the chef's kitchen. And what a place this is. You can make sure that all the gourmet meals will get cooked over here. And there's really no limitation for the chef. You have cooktops, you have ranges, you have ovens, you have fridges, you have everything here, plus an island in a dead center. Now, you may have wondered, well, yeah, but where is the fridge? There's no space for that. Well, the fridge, like you will see with closets, is of course a walk-in fridge. From the main salon dining area, we're walking towards the owner's cabin now. Once you walk out from here, you can close these two doors and you enter into the grand hallway, I want to say, which is obviously you have a grand staircase right in the center. But if you feel like you do not want to take stairs and you want to maybe take the lazy way, you of course have an elevator that goes all the way from the guest deck to the third deck at the top. Voila. So the elevator has arrived. And again, I love the fact that they have done this marble everywhere inside and actually matching also the floor at the hallway that we just came from. Walking from the hallway now towards the owner's cabin. And first thing is obviously you have a day head, so the guests do not need to run all the way down. They can use this one as they walk around the boat. From here, we walk into the owner's quarters now. This is not just a bedroom area. This is really your private apartment that is two-level apartment. You can close this door up, and the moment you walk in, you're transitioning into this very carpeted area. It is extremely plush. You walk as if you're walking on a Rolls-Royce carpet inside a car. It is so soft that your feet are just sinking into the floor as you walk around the boat. Storage bins obviously on everywhere. You have a nice console here. A staircase which leads to an office that I have never seen an office like this on a boat before. Resting area, so if you want to use this, a great place to read a book or read a newspaper, enjoy the views out, and this is what leads into a full beam forward owner's cabin. These doors obviously can close to give you even more peace and quiet here. Talking about quiet, this boat is so extremely quiet that I will just let you enjoy this silence. It is so quiet that it's hard to even hear the AC running. But it's cold here. It feels like you're in Antarctica, but you can just feel the size of this room. I get lost here. You have a king size bed in a dead center, and just maybe for reference, you could put 3 king size beds right next to each other, and you would still have room to walk around in this room. TV all the way forward, so whatever movies you may want to watch, you can most certainly do that. And of course, his and hers separate with a walk-in shower. Of course, all the flooring and everything is done nicely with marble. You have a rain shower, plenty of space everywhere you walk. You feel like you're walking in a house. You also have your head here and a walk-in closet for his side. And for the ladies' side, obviously you need even more amenities. Amenity number 1 is fully electric doors, so the ladies can walk in and walk out without needing to do anything other than pushing a button. How convenient is that? And the moment the ladies walk in, they have a jacuzzi on their left-hand side with a windows that have gold trim around, a sink right in front of it with a large mirror, and of course a walk-in shower and a head right next to it with a bidet right in front of it. And there's so many details on this boat that if we were to go over every single one of them, this would become a 3.5-hour YachtWay Spotlight. But just to point out a few things, all the trims could have been easily made from wood or your basic lacquered, but no, this is a Lürssen. So these are all marble door trims everywhere you go. You can only imagine the opulence that you will start seeing across the board anywhere we walk. By the way, this is not going to be the only bathtub that you see in this boat. And we're talking about guest rooms that we're heading next. We're coming out from her bathroom now. Obviously vanity right in front, so for makeup needs, whatever is needed, you have an option for that. And of course, a walk-in closet for the ladies. And this perhaps is larger than some of the New York apartments. You can easily put a bed over here, make it a guest room if you want. That's how much space you have over here. Now, once you have woken up and you're ready for work, you do not have to find the marina to dock the boat and go to your office, because this place might have a better office than you have ever seen before. And this also doubles as an observation deck. And let me show you what I mean. Observation deck because you have windows that wrap around this whole room, and this office here might be an office that you can move to anywhere in the world to enjoy the best views while making the most important deals in your life. By now, if you're thinking that, wow, this is a boat that I would like to own, then, well, good news. It is listed for sale on yachtway.com, the most modern yacht listing platform in the entire world. And you can contact Moran Yachts and make this your very own sanctuary on the water. Now, coming out from the owner's office area now, and owner's apartment, which once again can be closed with a door that you just saw me coming out from. Right next to that is an additional day head. So whenever the guests want, they can once again use the one on this deck without running anywhere. Now, talking about running, if a VIP would like to run into a bed to take a nap, they definitely can, because this here is a VIP guest cabin. And once you are in the room, you're greeted with a king size bed, windows on the side, letting plenty of natural light in. And I love how they have done the ceiling with floodlight, making this feel as a floating ceiling with AC fans that also act semi as an art piece, I want to say here. And right in front of your bed is where you have a small desk here. So whatever office work they may want to do, they most certainly can. You have a closet. I mean, even these closet doors, they're like vault doors. So you open this out, chrome everywhere. I'll open it with my sleeves so I don't put any smudges on, because this might be very well your future boat. So I'll try to be very careful with it. You open this up, you have mirrors on both sides, and you see this leather finish absolutely everywhere, and obviously hanging space for all your clothes, and an LED light that is integrated into the rod, making sure that everything is nicely lit up. And of course, every guest room needs to have their own head, and this one very much has it. And not just is it a head, you also have a bathtub. Bathtub number 2. Let's put a counter here, how many there are on this boat. And of course, a dual sink for the guest cabin head as well. Exiting from the VIP cabin now, and we are arriving at the staircase area once again, and the hallway that leads to the Sky Lounge, and you're greeted with this opulent ceiling, and I love just how it resembles to the Art Deco style, the curvature they've kept, and the LED lights inside with a chrome slats breaking it apart, and the fire extinguishers, for example. Are these fire extinguishers? Because these look more like art pieces than a fire extinguisher. You have a TV right in front of you with speakers integrated into the wall, so you do not see them, but you can most certainly hear whatever you're watching. Right in front of the TV, you have this L-shaped seating, so you can sit down, kick back, relax, and I love how these are very deep seats. I don't want to take a seat on it because this boat feels like brand new. Transitioning from the movie area now to your bar area, great place to warm up for a movie night, because this one, you have 4 bar stools with a handlebar, leather wrapped, nice stitching right below, marble at the top. And I love the fact that there's no step here, but you're transitioning from the carpeted area to the wood flooring. So whatever you may accidentally spill, you do not leave any stains on the carpet. And again, the marble continues all the way in the back. You have a sink, nice place to keep all your glassware. And I just look at these glasses, huh? Are these Baccarat? They are. These are Baccarat champagne glasses. Huh? Very gently put them back. Yeah? And they have these nice cutouts right at the bottom. So when you are on the way, these are not going absolutely anywhere. And right below your sink here at the bar area is where you find a fridge. So you can come and grab a drink whenever you need. So now it's time to go check out the guest cabins. And what a better way to get there than with the elevator. Ta-da! You come inside. Now we just push a button and we go to lower deck. And now we have arrived at the lower deck. Obviously you can take staircase down, but you know, we felt lazy. So the moment you come down, you have 2 guest cabins. They're mirror images of each other. Again, you have the same closet space, so for all your hanging clothes. And of course, I would say this is a queen size bed with windows on one side, so a lot of natural light in, and of course an office desk, so whatever work may need to be done by the guests, they can definitely do that. Dual sinks and a bathtub number 3. So, and of course you also have a walk-in shower with marble floor, marble walls, and a shower stepping from one guest cabin towards another one on your starboard side now. This room is in a slightly more darker tones, so you have a dark navy blue headboard with also blacked out closet door panels. And of course, you have your bathroom here with, of course, you guessed it, its very own bathtub. Dual sinks and a walk-in shower. So walking out from the second guest cabin now, and we're heading towards the third and the fourth one. But what's unique about it is the starboard side one has 2 twin beds. Obviously, you have a walk-in shower with its very own bathtub, because obviously we need to have that. And it also has a walk-in closet. But what's unique about it, first of all, it's a walk-in closet in a twin guest cabin bedroom. So just let that sink in. A walk-in. And not just walk-in, it's also a walk-through. So what do I mean with that? Well, we can open this door, enter to the second walk-in closet, and we can open these doors. And now you can interconnect the 2 rooms, and you're led to another guest cabin with king-size bed, window right next to you on the port side, office desk with a TV on the wall, and you guessed it, its very own bathroom with its very own bathtub. So from the guest cabins, if you think that we haven't worked out enough to kind of go between the floors, then great news, we're gonna head to the gym to have a greater workout. But before we do, I wanna point out how they have been playing with wood and with marble, and marble columns standing right next to the elevator. And on every floor, you have a different imprint and design on the elevator doors. This one has a proper ship here. But let's go to the gym now, and let's take this staircase all the way up. And what I do want to point out as we walk up, I love how it's this floating staircase with LED pin lights underneath with these black columns that extending all the way to the Sundeck. And just look through here how grand this staircase is. So you just stay here. You see me there? You see me there? Welcome to the upper deck. So if this staircase was not enough workout, we're heading to the gym. And this here is your Sundeck with panoramic aft views everywhere you look. Right now we're in Miami. You have cruise ships on one side, some smaller boats on the other side with city skyline views, techno gym equipment for your running needs. So if you want to use elliptical, you can do that. You have your Peloton bike, so you can keep up with everyone, or they can keep up with you. And if that's not enough, you also have a whole dumbbell set here, so you can make sure that you're working out, and you can go all the way to 50 pounds from 5 pounds. Can we try the 50 pounds? Ah, there you go, look at that. Oh, this is heavy. I'll try the 50 pounds. Oh, so you see, you can get a proper workout over here with a 50-pound dumbbells. Hold on. This was heavy, I tell you that. So from the gym, we walk towards your Sundeck outside with a jacuzzi right in the dead center and a bar counter right in front of it. I mean, this is a bar to be. You have a sunbed across the beam, so whoever wants to come out, enjoy the day out, they can definitely do that. Plus, you also have a crane here, so perhaps you even want to keep additional storage or additional toys stored on your Sundeck. Now, keep in mind, you do have tender storages inside. Also, by the way, I heard that you can actually have this boat come with the wire tender that is in the back of this boat. Additionally, you have a toy storage all the way to the bow, which is where you can keep all your water toys stored at as well. Now, as we walk, I mean, the walkways are so humongous. I don't even need to talk about them because they're just huge. It also has a helm station. Now, this is a private vessel, so we can't show you absolutely everything, but you can see it. It has a steering wheel, it has screens, just like any other yacht. And we put some specs on the screen here, how far it can go, what's the top speed. Obviously, you can cross oceans with it. If you want to go from Miami to Mediterranean, you can easily do that, no problem whatsoever. And a staircase that leads down. But before we go down, I want to take you to Crow's Nest. So we're going to pass the jacuzzi, head back to the gym. Passing the gym, passing the staircase. Before we head there, you also have a day head. So once you're done working out or you need to use the restroom, you do not have to run all the way down. You can use this here. Passing the elevator. Now don't tell everyone, because this is a secret place. And we take the staircase up. And this here is a secret place that no one knows that exists on the boat. You have a nice love lounge here. Seating area, so if you do want to come grab a coffee, you can do that. This table is actually also high-low, so if you want to put it all the way down, you can most certainly do that. Oh, and the plushness of these seats is a testament of it being the true Crow's Nest, because it is just so comfy here. What a place. So from the jacuzzi area, now back from here, we're going to take the staircase down to the upper deck lounge area. And once you do get to the upper deck now, you have a lounge seating area, love beds on both sides across the beam, dining area where you can easily dine. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10 people, and you still have ample amount of space. So even if you want to have 12 guests, you can easily fit everyone here. And whoever is a leftover, they have a place here to grab a cocktail and wait for their shift to come in for the dining. Right in front of that is where you have a prep area, and also obviously ice makers, fridges, everything stored underneath, and these knobs disappear when not in use. Now, what's unique about this space is while you are having your dining experience, there might be a strong breeze or a crosswind that comes through and blows everything off the table. So for that, they actually have these windows that you can either slide out or keep them just the way it is to block the wind from here. And if you look at the flag, right now there's quite a bit of wind, and this here, I mean, there's nothing. So you can easily have even salad on a plate and not a leaf would fly off. And coming from the upper deck to the main deck now, grand staircase coming curves all the way down, and you have an additional dining area here. Maybe you want to have breakfast here or just have a place to lounge at. Great place to be at. And whenever you do need a reminder that you are on board a Lürssen, you always have it right in front of you. And now it's time to go check out the engine room. But before we do that, I heard that you can actually have this boat come with the chase boat, which this one has a wire 38 for it. You also have these fenders, so you can make sure that the boat is not hitting against the mothership. And of course, a swim deck here. So whenever you are lounging or coming back from the water, this is what you would use for that. Now, the moment we step into this mechanical area now, obviously workbenches, your rods for fishing needs. On your port side, you have tender number 1. If you want to have a tender number 2, you have the option for that. Right now, what they have done is they have kept 2 jet skis here, but you have ample amount of space. Obviously, this whole thing opens up so you can slide the tenders or the water toys out. A lot of fishing rods right at the top, sea bobs, everything that you may want to store. And this is the door that leads us to the engine mechanical area now. And this thing is not just one level. There are levels to this madness, and this engine room consists of 2 floors. Now, before we head to the engine room, this is just a mechanics area where they can prepare any tools if they need to make some filter changes or whatever work that needs to be done on the bench. This is the place for that. And of course, plenty of storages, and you see everything's nicely labeled. Whatever the crew may need access to, they definitely can. Welcome to the engine room, and this is not a 1-level engine room. It has 2 levels. So this here is not your normal place. This feels like a cruise ship. So obviously, engine systems absolutely everywhere. I don't know anything about these things, but all the mechanics and all the engine specialists who are watching our videos, you will be much smarter to know what is what. So from the lower engine room level now, we walk into the systems area where everything is being controlled at. And this here feels like a NASA Space Center because all these screens, all these switches. And what's great about Lürssen is everything is always kept in the binders. So whatever the mechanics or anybody who's on the boat needs to have access to, they have absolutely everything at their fingertips. And from the mechanical room now, we walk to the upper deck engine room. And again, I mean, there's so much space here. Whatever you need access to, you have the ability, plus storages everywhere. And of course, the upper parts of the engines for easy access. And from here, the crew can also access from outside, but the main entrance to the engine room is from this door here. This was a full thorough walkthrough of the 61-meter Marguerite by Lürssen. If you're looking to buy this yacht or any other yacht, then visit yachtway.com. It is the most modern yacht listing platform in the entire world where you can enjoy vessels like it's 2025, not 1995. As always, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos just like that, hit the subscribe button down below. And if you have any cool boats that you would like to see on our channel, then leave them in the comment section down below. As always, thank you for watching, and we will catch you on the next one. Cheers.